10th Assembly. Tinubu's candidates floor APC rebels. Akpabio leads Senate.
Well, I mean, this was not unexpected, and I heard the reactions this morning, and for me, I would have thought that democracy, the reason why we have the various organs, is to have a balance in the polity. Now, Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a very strong personality, very deft in politics and so on and so forth. And he can be persistent, he can be a very strong personality. Wouldn't it have been fun if you had a Senate president who could tack in the mold of Saraki, who could tackle him and create some kind of balance? But the problem is us. We seem to have lost the essence of having an assembly, an executive, and a legislature. We seem to see it as a parastatal of the executive, and that's the unfortunate part. Because if you have a leader, if you are not careful, if you have a very strong leader, it could lead to some kind of dictatorship. In all honesty, a leader who knows how to use the power invested in him, that the Nigerian state has invested in him, you can slip into a dictatorship easily. And it's in that light that I am not particularly excited. Not anything to do with either Akpabio or Tinubu as a person, but that it's good to have. It's just good to have a balance. I mean, look at even when Trump was at his when he was riding high, Nancy Pelosi was able to put him in check, at least within certain reasons. That is the kind of balance I want to see in my country one day. Something close to maybe what Okadigbo, the way Okadigbo handled Obasanjo, who quickly created an exit for him and bullied him out of the place. So look at the headline, even in the Punch, it says Tinubu's candidates across the board. So all these candidates that have won, the Senate leader, the Senate president, all these are his people. They are, quote and unquote, sorry to use the word, they are his boys. And so you can jolly well, so you have to sit back and hope that he doesn't use the power that he has to the extreme, or else, I repeat again, we are going to have a dictatorship. Nigerians need to make up their minds how we want to move forward. You know, a whole lot of things. I hope there will be reforms. I wonder why we need two houses. I wonder why we need the Senate and Reps. You know.
Do you think that's ever going to change?
No, it won't, because the people who are going to decide are benefiting from it. Mm-hmm. So it's not going to change. Never. It won't change. You know, that is not likely to happen. But we are complicit in all this. All of us vote en masse for our party. You know, I'm talking of the voters now, rather than us thinking in terms of our country. In terms of creating a balance, is based on who we support, who are we following, and stuff like that. Well, I wish Akpabio well. I have my doubts about him, you know, given things that have been said and things that have been traced to him. I have my doubts about him. Would he be a strong Senate president? Very unlikely. Would he bring credibility to bear to the seat that he's going to occupy? It's up to him. It's up to him which way. He's been governor, he's been minister, he's been senator, and now he's Senate president. So would he now be thinking of a legacy? I honestly don't know. It will be up to him. But, well, we have a National Assembly now. I don't think you'll be getting any brick bats, and, you know. I suspect that somewhere along the line, some of the other senators in the other parties, one or two of them or three of them might also decamp, so that, quote and unquote, they can be carried along. So we have a kind of cult leadership in the country, and it's the same at the states. It's not peculiar. We have a cult leadership, which would have been good. I heard Sheriff was excited this morning, talking about the things that they said. Those things said, if you study them well, were probably said 10 years ago by somebody else. They have speech makers who put these things together, you know. And no politician will tell you that it's there for himself. He will always say, oh, we are going to be there for the people. 20-something years down the line, going to be there for the people. See where we are. The one that said, I am for everybody and for nobody and whatever, 8 years of him, see where we are. So don't judge anybody yet. Just take your time. Don't follow what they say. Let us sit back and watch what they do. But now we have a National Assembly. We voted them in. Okay? So now we should be ready to bear the consequences of the votes that we have cast. I hope that those consequences will be good and something for us to be proud of.
Indeed.